everybody. Welcome to the DappRadar Community Call number 3. This is your monthly moment to hear all the news about DappRadar, about the Radar token. So thank you so much for joining us and being engaged with the future of DappRadar as the world's Dapp store. So what are we going to do today? Despite the bear market and all the negativity in the world around crypto, we at DappRadar are building. We see Dapp activity is going up. We see lots of platforms engaging with hundreds of thousands of users every day. So despite the token prices dropping 90%, Dapp activity remains strong. We at DappRadar, we've been building for 4 years, and we will continue to do so. So to inform you about our plans for the months and exciting times ahead, we have 3 awesome people from our team, starting with Rennie, our head of product, who will talk about the mobile app, for example, about token staking. Oh, no, sorry, not about token staking. That's Skirmantas, but about the mobile app and many other interesting developments coming to DappRadar as a product. Then we have Dragon Dunica, our co-founder, who will talk about our first steps into launching the contribute to earn mechanics. Really exciting stuff. I hope you guys are excited about this. And of course, we have Skirmantas Januškas, our CEO, who will update us about all things DappRadar in general, and specifically about the earlier mentioned single token staking feature. Now, before we dive into all that, for those who are familiar with these community calls, this is the 3rd one. The first 2 were done by somebody else. So you will notice that the angelic voice of Ian Kane is not here. My name is Robert Hoogendoorn. I'm the head of content at DappRadar, and in this call, I will also update you with some news about content, marketing, and our communication efforts. If during the presentation you feel like, I have something interesting to ask to Skirmantas, to Dragos, to Nick, or to myself, please write it down on a piece of paper. Wait until the end of the presentation, and you can ask all the questions you want. Also, at the end, we will hand out some POAPs. POAPs are proof of attendance protocol, kind of NFT-like thingies. And later in this call, I will share a code that you will need to DM. You need to send a direct message to a Twitter account called dgen_POAP. And this account will then automatically send back a POAP claim link for the first 100 people. But the POAPs will come later. Let's first dive into DappRadar and its development with our CEO, Skirmantas Januškas.
Sure, thanks, Rob. So yeah, I'll probably repeat what Rob said a bit in the beginning, but yeah, as you for sure know now, the market has slowed down recently, but we are not slowing down. And we're building full force, we're hiring people, growing the team. We have hired 20 in 3 months, which says something in this market. And we have currently 8 open positions. So, if you want to work with us, if you want to build good products and be a part of nearly 100 now Web3-minded colleagues, join us. Go to DappRadar.com/careers, and that's where you can find all those positions. But you might be asking, so what are these nearly 100 people building, huh? So, well, there's quite a bit of things we're doing that, can't be disclosed just yet, or they're not very visible, but very important. However, some of them we want to share today, and I will start by just sharing the cross-chain radar staking and where we stand with that. So last time I told you that we had some blockers in that, and that don't entirely depend on us. And to my latest knowledge, these blockers are not blockers anymore. Team is going full force on delivering this complex product. So once again, what is this cross-chain radar staking and why it's so good? First of all, we got to remember that DappRadar is a multi-chain platform. We're tracking over 45 blockchains and counting basically every week. So we need to ensure that majority of the users that we have are able to participate in the ecosystem. That means the DappRadar token, radar token, needs to be launched on many different chains eventually. And for that reason, we decided to do cross-chain staking. So it really will not matter where you stake on Ethereum, BNB chain, or Polygon, or any other chain that's Radar is going to be launched on, all of these tokens that are staked, they're staked to one staking pool, and you're getting equal rewards on any chain you stake. The bonus point here, you will be able to do an expensive stake in terms of gas fees on Ethereum, for example, but then claim rewards on BNB chain or Polygon, or do it vice versa. But you can claim rewards cross-chain, even if you stake on a different chain. I think that's brilliant. But there is more to that. One thing that was sort of never disclosed, besides a little teaser on our Discord, for staking tokens, you not just get more Radar. So when you stake Radar, you can also select a dApp that you want to support and boost it with the amount of tokens that you staked. And that's how we call it, the dApp. So your tokens are not going to be taken away when you boost the dApp, all good there, but boosted dApps will get certain benefits. I cannot name those benefits right now, but what I can say, you will have influence on your favorite dApp's success. dApps will want you to boost them on DappRadar. So, next time you have a new favorite dApp and you want to support it, you just go to DappRadar, stake Radar tokens, enjoy the juicy rewards, and also boost your loved dApp. And now I'll finish with the best part. Cross-chain Radar staking is expected to go live by next week. That's it from me. Mic drop.
Boom, there you have it. Cross-chain Radar staking coming next week. That's awesome. Thank you, Skirmantas, for this first awesome update from the community call. As you can hear, DappRadar keeps building, also during the bear market. And keep in mind that DappRadar has been through a bear market before. We approach these market conditions as smart as possible. And on top of that, we keep delivering exciting products, including, of course, the aforementioned cross-chain token staking, dApp boosting, all that kind of stuff. However, we have a whole lot more stuff going on. And I'm happy to introduce Dragon Dunica, who will now tell us more about our first steps into Contribute to Earn.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert. Yes, so I think as we were mentioning in the previous community calls, the first one and the second one, we even had a proposal. We were looking to launch our bounties program. We are going to start with one bounty, which is going to be focused on integrations, NFT marketplaces integrations. That's going to help us to engage more with the community, to allow people to contribute directly to the product and to see their result and their work directly on DappRadar, but also to obviously be rewarded with Radar tokens for their contributions. So as we have mentioned and as we had the proposal previously, we are going to start this program together with Layer 3. You can go to layer3.xyz in the meantime to check their platform, to create an account and be prepared for contributing and collaborating to DappRadar, to the DappRadar product. At the moment, they have built a GitHub integration bounty that was built for us. Obviously, then it's going to be used for other projects as well. But we have worked together on the requirements, and they have launched this bounty support for GitHub integrations. And what that means is that as soon as someone contributes to our open source repositories directly, they just need to create a pull request. I'm going to use some like technical terms right now, but I'm talking about GitHub. So as soon as like a pull request is opened, our team is going to review that. If the pull request is going to be approved and merged to the repository, then the user is going to be rewarded directly, automatically on Layer 3. So there's no manual input for the rewards, and we hope to actually improve that and to make it even more automated and to actually achieve the whole contributor and program that we kept talking about over the past weeks and months. So as I said, the first bounty is going to be focused on NFT marketplace integrations. So as soon as a marketplace is integrated, then it's everybody will be able to see the data on DappRadar.com rankings, and that's going to help us to to track as many marketplaces as possible, but also again to allow anybody to contribute to DappRadar and be rewarded for their contribution, which we think it's awesome, and this is the direction where we want to go. That's not going to be limited just to the integrations. As we move forward, we have more and more bounties, not only technical ones. So if you're good at writing, if you're good at designing or any other, if you have any other skills, I'm sure we'll have opportunities for everybody. So you'll be able to contribute to the ecosystem and again be rewarded. You don't need to be like a pro user, or you don't need to be like you own any radar previously to contribute. Anybody can contribute as long as they have the knowledge or the tools to achieve the goals of the bounties. So yeah, as I said, don't forget, go to layer3.xyz, check out their platform, create an account, link up your Twitter, your GitHub, and be ready for our contributions, our announcements in our channel. So keep an eye on Twitter, Discord, Telegram. We're going to share that as soon as it's going to be live. So yeah, I think that's it from my side. Thank you, Robert.
Awesome, thank you, Dragos. I think like contribute to earn is super exciting. I think it will be huge for DappRadar. So great to hear these first major steps into this space with the bounties. For those who don't know, like GitHub is kind of technical, but it allows everybody to participate in open source development. I'm pretty sure if you do a bit of Google searching, you will find all kinds of guides on how to set up your GitHub account and how to get started. That being said, so contribute to earn. It will change a lot over time. Like right now, it starts with bounties on layer3.xyz. Over time, it will probably change, and will also influence the design of our product. So thankfully, we have Nick Rennie, our head of product, to update us more about the latest product developments here at DappRadar. Nick, the stage is yours.
Cheers, Rob. Thank you, Robert. Cheers for that. It's good to be back in these calls again. So excited to kind of bring you some of the developments we have. I'm going to start first with our mobile app, which I spoke to you about. I think I spoke about it in the first call, actually. And we're really excited to be bringing that to test flight on iOS very, very soon. So that'll be happening hopefully in the next week if everything goes to plan and our QA tests go to plan as well. And we'll be offering that to our pro users on test flight. So if you are a pro DappRadar user, please go to the Discord channel, sign up, and you will receive a link to sign up to our test flight program. And you'll be able to get first access to the application. Basically, the first app itself will be a little bit of an MVP. We're going to start with delivering our portfolio, and we plan to bring regular updates to the app itself over time to bring you more and more functionality that exists on DappRadar, with the goal being having DappRadar on your device, whether it be iOS or Android. So really excited to bring that one to you. It's been a long time coming, and something I'm very excited about. So yeah, that's the native app. In terms of other products, well, there's tons going on here at DappRadar, as Skirmantas mentioned, also Dragos. First, we're going to talk about a new product, which is our DApp pages themselves. So internally, we call them our single DApp pages. And most of you will have landed on DappRadar at some point when you search for a particular DApp and you land on that page. Now, these pages themselves have been around for, I believe, over 2 years. I don't know, probably Skirmantas and Dragos can kind of correct me on that, but it's before even my time. And they're basically outdated, and they don't provide all the relevant information that we need in today's kind of climate and the way things are. So we're making some really big updates there to those pages to provide more relevant content, and more importantly, to provide value to you guys, the users. And this involves kind of changing the way the content is displayed. We have over 500,000 users landing on these pages. So on the site, and obviously the majority of those landing on those pages. So we've had to rework these pages to ensure that the content that we deliver is both relevant, it provides a lot of value to you, so you don't just land on a random page, but it also provides journeys into DappRadar to provide more and more use to you guys. So we've kind of developed the content in a very modular fashion. I mean, it's very highly customizable as well. And like I said, I think we're going to be teasing a little bit of a screenshot that we had earlier. I believe Isaac's going to be posting that for everyone to see on the Twitter, on our Twitter feed. But again, very excited to bring that one to you. And that's been a very large project and basically one that's going to hit our development team very, very soon. Another one that you guys might be very interested in as well is our rankings. Again, rankings haven't seen a refresh for well over 2 years now. And we now have, I believe, 48 protocols. I think that was the last time I checked. Skirmantas, you mentioned 45, but this number goes up on a weekly basis. And if you've ever visited our rankings, which I'm sure many of you have, you'll just see that it's literally a list of rankings, which is obviously very unusable. So we're going to start off by refreshing those pages, making it a lot more usable, and basically adding our new style to it all. So everything's going to look a lot cleaner. It's going to be easier to use. And obviously, from a UX perspective, it's going to be much easier for you guys to kind of navigate around the products and see basically the information, find the information that you guys need. And we also have a couple of new features, which we're going to keep under wraps for now. We'll keep you posted on that in future community calls. But obviously, we're always looking at adding new features everywhere. So we'll keep you posted on that one. But for now, you can look forward to that happening in early Q3. Another area we're looking at as well, there's loads on here, is POAPs. And obviously, we need to kind of make sure that we can manage that particular content on DappRadar. I mean, we give away POAPs on these community calls, so most of you will actually get one of these, and so but most people will actually have a POAP at some point. But there's no real way of showing these on DappRadar, so they're very integral to the whole kind of Web3 environment. So we want to kind of bring that to our users and make sure they can display them both on DappRadar, but also be able to share and display them, for others to see. At the end of the day, it's kind of like a resume. It's a record of your community participation. So by having that information visible, it's obviously useful to other users to know who you are from a reputation point of view. And that's a really important attribute in the Web3 community. So yeah, for now, those are kind of the key things that we're bringing out. There's a lot more in the pipeline, but I just wanted to kind of bring those to your attention. The POAPs will hopefully come out again at the beginning of Q3. We're hoping for that. Rankings the same as well, and the single DApp pages probably towards the end of Q3. But we'll be bringing a lot more teasers. And like I said, the mobile app, if you're a pro user, please don't forget to sign up to the test flight program, and you'll get exclusive access to that to the application before it goes live to the general public. And that's it, Robert. Back to you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nick. So we've been talking about products, about contribute to earn, about single token staking. There's also the whole kinds of marketing side to it. DappRadar has been growing a lot, and we start to spread our wings more into the wider industry. One of the things we're doing more and more is being present at events. We were at the startup fair in Lithuania, and right now we are at NFT NYC in New York this week. We got a team of 3 people there. So if you're a developer, if you are an NFT project leader, if you are a DAO organizer, if you're into Web3 and you're visiting NFT NYC, get in touch with us, meet the team, and see if we can set up a partnership, a collaboration, or anything along those lines. Marketing-wise, we've got all kinds of exciting stuff coming up. In the past month, we've launched a new product, the NFT Explorer, which users can access to the portfolio tab. So go to DappRadar.com, and on top you see portfolio, click it. You will find the NFT Explorer there, and it allows you to discover newly minted NFT collections, upcoming drops, etc. So check that out if you haven't done it yet. However, it's still a bit too early for us to throw around numbers, but we've got some exciting results already. Like, people are engaged, people like it, and it's an interesting expansion of our product overall. And talking about NFT drops, now we are excited. We got the Popes coming up to the portfolio. Later in this call, we will share the codes that you need to share, that you need to DM to dgen_Pope. So stay tuned. And it's a marketing team. We're also trying to dip our toes into new platforms. To attract new users, we are infiltrating Instagram stories. We've become active on TikTok. You can now find all our AMAs, all our community calls, and podcasts all on Spotify. So simply log into Spotify, search for DappRadar, and you will find everything. And one of the interesting developments is that our DappRadar signals, those are the data-driven on-chain signals that we find and share with our community. They have proven to be a big success. People engage with it. People find them actionable. And we are now made those those signals somewhat exclusive to pro users. So we still have lots of signals available to the public overall, but pro users get all the signals. So become a pro user, get that 5,000 radar, stake it, hold it in your wallet, provide liquidity whatsoever. You will be a pro user, and that will get you access to all the signals right in our Discord. And yeah, that's it for marketing, really. Now that we've talked about marketing, and we've heard about single token staking, very exciting stuff, of course. Mobile app coming soon. Let me see, what else do we need to talk about? Contribute to earn. You can participate and be rewarded for creating, building, moderating. That's where things are going. Super exciting stuff. And these are all building blocks, right? Like we're super early days, and we keep saying that we're building, but realize that we're not looking to finish this product at the end of the year. Like this is a multi-year evolution of a product that's already been around for 4 years. But these are all building blocks, and it feels like we need some cement to connect all those products even stronger to the community. And I think, Nick, you have one more thing to share.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that. I think we should probably kind of give this one give the community a little bit of a tease here. So basically, DappRadar has again been working really hard on this one. As Robert said, contribute to earn is obviously one of the key building blocks on here, and we have all these other areas that we're pulling together. But the question is, how do you engage all users to kind of really participate in all of this? And we've been, again, working for a very long time on this one, and we're still in kind of the design phase on this, but we're moving swiftly along. But we're very excited to kind of announce that we're going to be building a gamification element on DappRadar. And basically, this will allow users to really participate in a competitive community and also show off their skills and engage deeply with our platform. So really the key things here are the engagement of the product, making sure that it's valuable with contribute to earn, and also making, having a little bit of fun at the same time. And as I mentioned, contribute to earn is going to be a real key part of this. And we're starting with layer 3. And as Dragos already mentioned, we're going to be starting in that area, but bringing it closely into our platform. And gamification is going to be the core for this. It's going to be really exciting. So for now, we're going to be, again, Q3 is going to be a very exciting time for us. So towards the end of that, we're going to be bringing the introductory season, which is going to be effectively like an MVP. It's going to introduce our users to gamification, pretty much introduce the whole concept of rewards, user levels, which we're going to be introducing, which is basically reputation management. We're introducing soulbound tokens, really to reinforce the concept of a certified Web3 resume on DappRadar. So you can really show your skills off and say, hey, I've got experience here. We've certified that through your contribution on DappRadar. But then you can also show those skills off, and effectively it becomes your Web3 CV, effectively. You could use that in future employment potentially, or in other communities. And we're also very excited to bring a very unique set of NFTs and POAPs, an entire collection actually, which are going to be completely unique to DappRadar. We're working very hard on those ones, and we have some very exciting news which we'll reveal at some time down the line. But again, working on that one. And like I said, over time, gamification will evolve. So we're starting in Q3 with our initial season, which is more of an introduction. It won't have the full contribute to earn elements in there. So it's really just introducing the whole concept of gamification to our platform. But over time, we will have new seasons, and those seasons will have regular updates, new rewards, new collections. So we're going to be bringing that to our entire community, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm just going to leave it there. And hopefully in future community calls, I can kind of tease some of you guys with some of the the concepts we're working with, some of the designs. But I'm really excited about this one. This is going to be huge, and it's going to bring in our community to DappRadar. So very excited on that one.
Boom. That's exciting. Awesome. Thank you, Nick. Well, there you have it, guys. That's some awesome news straight from the Lion's Den. We've got all kinds of exciting things coming up. Single token staking, boosting dApps with your Radar tokens, boosting other communities on DappRadar using your Radar tokens and earning from it, staking rewards. Cool stuff coming next week, perhaps, supposedly, right? Then there's Contribute to Earn. The first bounties coming very, very soon. The mobile app for pro users, iOS test flight coming first, also next week. Like all kinds of exciting stuff. And then on the far away on the horizon, later this year, gamification with seasonal content, user level, soul-bound tokens. I mean, this is exciting stuff. And we're talking about the bear market often in the media, but like this feels very bullish to me. You will notice that all these features, they connect directly to you as a community, to our users. Each of these products allows you to participate, to interact, to earn, or to better understand the blockchain ecosystem. And everything happens on DappRadar. Now, I want to give you, the community, the people listening here, the opportunity to ask some questions. So if you have a question, please raise your hand, and I will give the mic to you. And you can ask your questions to Skirmantas, Dragos, Nick, or perhaps me. If there are no questions, I mean, I understand you guys are like flabbergasted and like your jaw dropped on the floor, and you're so surprised by the amount of bullish development that's happening here at DappRadar. But please ask, because now this is your moment. If you have any questions about the product, upcoming products, about the existing DappRadar product, this is your stage. Please ask.
Don't be shy.
Indeed, don't be shy. Alrighty, it's a pity. I was hoping we would get some exciting questions from you guys. Nonetheless, now you might be wondering, what about those popes? Well, we've got 100 to hand out to those who are the fastest. So let's go through it. How do you get those? You're already on Twitter, so the first step is done. Now you will need to send a DM to a Twitter bot. The Twitter bot is called DGen Pope. You write that DGen, DEGEN _ POAP, DGen _ Pope. You will need to send a DM to this account with a code. This is the code, DRC call 3. That's capital D, capital R, capital C, and then lowercase ALL number 3. DRC ALL 3. DR call 3. Again, capital D, capital R, capital C, followed by an A and double L in lowercase, and then the number 3. All connected, no spaces. So send DR call 3 with DRC in capitals to DGen _ Pope, and you will get a link. That link will guarantee you one of the 100 popes that we have for this community call. And that's it for today's community call. Thank you very much for being here, for listening in. And we'd like to invite you to become one of the early DappRadar mobile app users. So please, if you're a pro user, go to the Discord and apply, fill in the form, and you'll get access to the app. Stay tuned for single token staking. News will come here on Twitter. Become a pro member, join the DappRadar Pro membership. It comes with all kinds of benefits simply by holding or staking 5,000 Radar tokens. There's no harm done there. And once again, thank you for your time. See you next month. And for all further questions, please find our team on Telegram and Discord. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is DappRadar, signing out.